Shalom, Shalom. It's Die out the car. Represent Ftl Apostle Lamb Camp. Another highway and byway out here in Phoenix, Arizona. You know, we in the year of the turnip, like Elder Tahar says. You know, so hopefully you be edified by this lesson. And you know, this is a time of great upheaval, man. You know, for you brothers, man. It's just the time to really be locking in like never before. You know, doing lessons like never before, and edifying like never before, because that's what prophets are here to do. But before we get started, I'm already facing east. Call Halalim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors goes to the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well and taught 140% truth. All right. Rob Shalom to you sincere brother pushing the truth across the four corners, and to you sincere sisters. All right. And also, you know, who are the Hebrew Israelites? Once again, Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanics. All right. Also the Latinos, the Latino tribes, and those that are scattered across the four corners of the globe. Hebrew Israelites also resemble the heathen, but they are Hebrew Israelites on the father's side. All right. And the name of the true name of the Heavenly Father of the world ignorantly calls God is Yahweh, and the true name of the Messiah of the Hebrew Israelites only, who the world ignorantly refers to as Jesus Christ, which is an idol. All right, his name really is Yahweh Shai, and he was a Negro man, so-called. He would have been called a so-called Negro man today, and he really lived and he really resurrected in the flesh, man. All right, and he's coming back real soon, sooner than you guys think. All right, so Luke 14:23, and the Lord, which is Yahweh Shai, said unto the servant, which the servant is the Hebrew Israelite man. All right, that is called to this reasonable service. Go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. So we're here to compel the Hebrew Israelites to come in, man. You know, that's why we come out here and teach, man. It's to make a case, man. We're like lawyers for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, to wake up the so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Hispanics, Latinos, which are scattered across the four corners of the globe, to teach them and show them that we're the Hebrew Israelites, and tell them to repent, because the kingdom is at hand, which is this oil and this wine that we deliver freely, because it was freely given unto us, man. But most, you know what I'm saying, won't hear it, though, forbear the truth, man. To their own detriment, they'll have to be brought back in on the other side through the elect. All right. It's Matthew 10:5. These 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth, speaking of the 12 disciples or apostles, and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. So this truth, man, it isn't for the heathens, man. It isn't for the Edomites. All right. It isn't for the Moabites, which are the so-called Chinese. It isn't for the so-called white man, which is the red man. All right, Edom, Esau. All right, it isn't for anybody but the Hebrew Israelites, man. All right. And this is coming from Yahweh Shai himself, man. You know, so you have these flower pot heads, you know, the so-called Christians who are deceived, man, and that's idolatry, and they're not really dealing with the scriptures, man. All right, and they're the unwise virgins. All right, and then you got the wise virgins. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, which is Yasharallah. All right, and our name means prince, the princes of power, man. So what is the Hebrew Israelite, man? All right, they're the Most High's only begotten children, man. All right, we're the elect seed that was chosen over all the people on this planet, man. And we carry the royal lineage that our Hamashiach Yahushua will be raised from. All right. And why are we the lost sheep? Well, our identity has been lost through these captivities. All right. As ye go, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right. The kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. How do you have access to the kingdom? By the correct doctrine, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. That's why the scriptures say that, you know what I'm saying, roughly paraphrase, my people perish for lack of knowledge. The people of Yahushua, Yahweh Bashem, Yahushua, Salakia, they perish for lack of knowledge, man. All right, so what is that kingdom of heaven? Why is that important? Well, first, let me get I'm gonna deal with how we became lost sheep. I'm gonna go to Deuteronomy chapter 28. I'm gonna get verse 64. It's Deuteronomy 28:64. This is how we became the scattered tribes. All right, this is how we became the lost sheep. All right, because essentially, man, the apostles, they were sent out to wake up the northern tribes that already have been scattered. All right, and then the true Jews, which is the Negro man, the Judites. All right, and the tribes of that's the southern tribes. That consists of the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Those are the so-called Negroes. All right, you know, they're commissioned to go out to wake up the northern tribes, man. All right. So this is how we got scattered and became lost sheep, because our identities were stripped from us. We was Hellenized under the different empires. All right, we was Hellenized under the Grecians. We was Hellenized under the Romans. All right, it was forbidden for us to hold on to our nationality. All right, and our heritage. And or you was an orphan because your parents were slaughtered and you were carried away captive. Yeah. There's many instances how our people lost their heritage and identity. This is Deuteronomy 28:64. And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people. All people. So we're in every single country and continent, man. There's people right now that think they're Afghanis and they're Hebrew Israelites. There's people that think they're Chinese and they're Hebrew Israelites, man. All right, like Bruce Lee, he was a Hebrew Israelite. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods. All right, so this is how we fell into these wicked debaucheries, man, of idol worship, man, of Islam, of Cesare Borgia, you know, this white Jesus Christianity bullshit. Poison. All right, Hindu. Eve loved her some Hindu, man. You know, this chick told me, man, she was into you know, she said she didn't trust the Bible, man, because it was written by man. But you know, she meditates and taps into her higher self, man. Like, what? You're praying to yourself in heaven, stupid bitch? And furthermore, she goes on to say, you know, she's into Buddhism and Hindu. I'm like, those are two totally different religions, you dumb idiot. And then another thing, they're written by man. I was like, who wrote those? Who wrote those? So you can't. You don't want to worship. You don't want to worship your Messiah, your Hamashiach. All right, our big brother Yahweh Wa Yahweh, our heavenly Father. Do you want to worship some fat fucking Moabite that couldn't keep his penal trap shut, sitting under a fucking tree? That's insane, man. You know, it's like those are two totally different belief systems, man. But that's the conditions that we're in. She's definitely 2/3, man, and that's what Jake's into, man. He's into everything but righteousness. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone, man. Even wood and stone, man. That really sums up Christianity and Islam, you know, and Buddhism and Hinduism, man. The primary religions of this earth, man. Really, all these false religions, man, are based in idolatry and wood and stone. All of them. Get Revelation 11. Revelation 11:1, and there was given me a reed like unto a rod. All right, that's a measuring stick, saying, "Rise and measure the temple of the Most High, and the altar, and them that worship therein." All right, the temple is the people. All right, the Hebrew Israelites. And what is that measuring stick? Well, you know, you have a rubrics. You know, you have rules, and you're measured up to those rules. The NBA has a way that you play the game. All right, and you have stats, and you measure up to the rules of the game, and you don't. So what are the rules of life, man? It's the scriptures, the Bible. All right. And the temple of the Most High, the temple of Allah Hayam, which is commonly referred to as God, those are the Hebrew Israelites. All right. So the Bible is given to the Hebrew Israelites. It's the Hebrew Israelites. It's our history book. It's our heritage, and it's our prophecy book, man. There's no other book of prophecies. You know, not that book of the dead, not that piece of trash Islamic tissue paper called the Quran. None of that. But the court which is without the temple, lead out and measure it not. What's the court that's without the temple? Well, if the temple are the Hebrew Israelites, Yasharallah, then the court that's without the temple are the heathens, man. Measure it not. That means that the measurement, the rubrics of the orders of life aren't for the heathen, man. The scriptures aren't for them. For it is given unto the Gentiles, and the holy city shall they tread underfoot 42 months. All right, so that's what they do, man. They're treading under us, man. They're treading us down, man. That's why we're called the downtrodden and the oppressed. All right. So for a certain amount of time, we're going to be held under, we're going to be in these captivities, man. All right, and we're in the last captivity now, man, under Esau, man. All right. I'll hold that real quick. I'm gonna get back to that. So I'm gonna go over that again. Then I'm gonna got a nice little beautiful wind gusts. Feels good. The why do Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai for that. The why do Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai for that, man. All right. So once again, man, this is Revelation 11. But the court which is without the temple, which are the heathens, leave out and measure it not. That measurement is the Bible, man, the 10 Commandments. All right, and our ordinances that was given to us by Prophet Moses. All right, so now when we go to Psalms 147, all right, I'm gonna start at Psalms 147 and 18. And it reads, He sendeth out his word. It's that measurement, man. And what's the word, man? The scriptures, his Bible, man. This is the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. He sendeth out his word and melteth them. He causeth his wind to blow and the waters flow. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. All right, so to the northern and the southern tribes, to the southern and the northern tribes, all right, he's given what? He's given his judgments and his statutes and his judgments. That's that measurement that's talked about in Revelation 11 and 1. And people get that wrong all the time, man. You know, people get that wrong all the time, man. That's why they try to graft in the heathen and say the heathen could be grafted in, and they try to save Esau. The Most High is not dealing with them because he's not giving them the oil and wine, man, the unwise virgins, man. And from those people, man, flee away from. And here's the point. Here's the point. Listen, he hath not dealt so with any nation. What is not dealt so with? If you're in a marriage and you have a loyal wife and she would never cheat on you, then she has not dealt so with any man. So the Most High is not dealing with the heathen, man. He showeth his word unto Jacob and his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, his law, statutes, and commandments, they have not known them. They have not known them because they weren't given to them, and it's not for them, man. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You see that? Isn't that a beautiful thing, man? So King David is exhilarated that these motherfucking devils don't have part in our customs and our promises, man, and they don't. So who are you or me or anyone else here to try to dictate, you know? I'm here to let the so-called Hispanics, Native Americans know you guys are Hebrew Israelites from the northern tribe and to repent because the end is here. You know, so who are we to try to take that away, man? Shalom, John 144K. Shalom, brother. You know, who are we to try to, this isn't ours, man. This is a gift to us, man. We're not the boss. We didn't pay the cost. Yahweh Shai did. Coast to pay the coast. So now I'm going to get Revelation 11, verse 11. Actually, you know what? Yeah, 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. That's after 350 years, man, in America, man. Once Judah got here, that's when that count officially started. All right. Entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. Who saw them? The heathen. They seen us wake up. Standing upon our feet means we're waking up. All right, that's pursuant of Ezekiel 37. Okay, so I can jump to that real quick, and I got a pre for that. Sometimes when the wind's just right, you just can lift the page up like that. Take you right to what you need. Like so. right, so once again, man, when we look at Revelation 11, after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Alahayam Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, entered into them. That's this truth. It's knowledge, wisdom, and its understanding, man. That's what that meant by the kingdom is at hand. All right. And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And they heard, all right, right there. And they stood upon their feet. That's what I'm dealing with right there. Line upon line. Psalms 28:10. Psalms 119. Those Psalms 28:10, the chapter of Psalms 119 teach you how to study the scriptures. All right, so this is Ezekiel 37. So I'm precepting this up. This is about the rising of the dry bones, man. We're likened to those dry bones. We're in a dead state. Without having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, we're dead, man. And that's why this world is dead. Fuck this dead world, man. All right, so verse 1. The hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones. What is that valley that's full of bones? It's America, man. All right, America's that valley that's full of bones, and then the world. But that's why the awakening came here, and then it went out to the world. We're the ones that are waking up, so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Hispanics, Latinos, and letting our people know that we're the Hebrew Israelites, man. And that this inheritance and this understanding of these scriptures is why we're rich, man. So that valley, which was full of bones, is what? It's America. That's also known as the valley of the shadow of death, which is America. And then the world. And caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. Our people were in a dead state, man. Our people were dead and very dry up until around 1969 through the prophet Abba Bibbins, man, which is Elijah reincarnated and John the Baptist reincarnated. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord Yahweh, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones. So we're here to prophesy unto the bones, man. We're here to teach our people these scriptures, man, unto the bones, man, and edify our people, man. And I answered, O Lord, power, thou knowest. And again he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. Thus says the Lord, Alahayam, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath, that breath. Okay, so when we look at 11, Revelations 11 and 11, that's why I said after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High, that spirit of life is that breath. That's what made them stand up, because we're no longer those dry bones. And back at Ezekiel 37:5, thus says Yahweh our power unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and you shall live. And I will lay sinews upon you and bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and you shall live, and you shall know that I am the Lord. When we wake up to our nationality, to this truth, get back in the law, statutes, and commandments, acknowledging Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, because you can't get to the Father without you going through the Son. All right? And women can't leapfrog to Yahweh Shai without through their husband, man. There's an order in things, man, like Paul taught. That's when we started to fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So like, oh shit, man, I'm a nigga because of us transgressing the laws. Oh snap, man, I'm a fucking Mexican. Oh damn, I'm a Colombian. This is why I was dealing with this, eating pork, idolizing Caesar Borgia, the white man devil the Bible speaks of. And you start fearing like, oh shit, I'm literally living smack dab in these scriptures, man. Let me get my shit in order, man. And then for his brothers, we start learning, man, and the Most High is building us up, building us up. All right. And then we come out here and we start teaching. All right. So this is Revelations 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. All right. That means that the prophets, the apostles that are back on earth and are alive in these days, these last days, the Most High called them up through Yahweh Shai, called them up, man, into the chariot of the Lord, man. That's that cloud, man. And their enemies beheld them. Who are our enemies, man? I say God is love, and we're all one. Hey, brother, we're one, brother. Like, nah, we ain't one, man. You're a fucking heathen, man. And you 2/3 devils, man. We're not nothing, man. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Straight up, man. All right. And their enemies beheld them, man. Our enemies are going to see us go up in these chariots, man. Abaratazab, man. Most High willing. You know what I'm saying? I'm of that number, man. And these sincere brothers are of that number, man. All right. Let me get Matthew 25 real quick, and then I guess I'll start my lesson. Spirit sometimes takes you in a direction that needs to be done, I guess. This is Matthew 25 and 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise. All right, that's those that have this true doctrine, man. I was taught by Elder Tahar, man, and the other elder apostles of GMS on down. And 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. So they got faith in things. They got a belief in something, you know, but they don't have any understanding. They don't have any truth, man. You know. So essentially, man, if you had, just say me, for example, here, and then you had, you know, Christian Carl here, and then you had a Hebrew Israelite that's sincerely curious about the truth, and then he listens to that guy, then he comes to me, and he's like, yo, man, you're teaching something way different than that guy. Like, hell no, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I'm dealing with that damn poison from Esau. You better repent, sister. You're a Hebrew Israelite. That's going to be your ass, Mrs. Postman. She's seen that cell phone, and she, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got a cigarette? I look like I got a damn cigarette. Fucking whore. She really wants to go blow on a meat cigarette. It's what she wants to do. And the Most High is going to strike that bitch down, man. You brother that's smoking weed and cigarettes, man, we gotta all over. I say we, being humble, but we gotta overcome these things, man. I used to smoke weed, man. I'm from Los Angeles, man. You know, I'm from Cali, man. So yeah, that is like instilled. Like my grandma smoked weed, my dad smoked weed. You know, they had me roll up joints for them, man. Lick the joint for them. Like 2 and 3 years old, man. You know. So we gotta overcome, man. We gotta overcome these wicked devices, man, that was given to us. They give us everything but this truth, man. And she's what you would consider an unwise. Well, she ain't no damn virgin, I'll tell you that. But theoretically, man, she would be an unwise virgin, man. But back to my analogy, you know. So you got Christian Carl, who doesn't understand the scriptures. Then you got me, and he's like, "You're teaching something way different than this guy." And I'm like, "Yeah, so I'm giving you the real truth, man." Is that Christian gonna agree with me, or is he gonna say, "No, he's teaching you lies. Esau can get into the kingdom, and we're all one people, and all these things." And and you know, he's disrespecting Jesus Christ. He's the devil, right? He's an unwise virgin, man. He's a worker of iniquity, man. He's contending against the prophets, the apostles, man, that are giving out the truth, man. All right. So the Most High's not dealing with the unwise virgins, man. You can't be of the elect being an unwise virgin, man. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. Same with those idiotic people that say, you know, Negro tribes only, man. You guys are lost, man. Damn deceivers, man. But the wise took oil, which is this true understanding and doctrine, in their vessels with their lamps. And while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight, there was a cry made. And at midnight, there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him. All right. And then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. They realize that they don't have no understanding. They realize that they had it all wrong, man. All right. They realized that they was talking out their ass, freestyling, you know, and not just having the whole truth, man. Having pieces of it, man. And then having a bunch of bullshit lies given to them by Esau or some other heathens or the 2/3 Hebrew Israelites. So then all of a sudden they think that, you know, when the famine of the word goes out, that you got to start breaking stuff down to them, you know?
So sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I'm very amazed and blessed that y'all here doing this.
Oh yeah, man. You know you're a Hebrew Israelite, bro?
Huh?
You're a Hebrew Israelite.
I'm a Christian, Hebrew Israelite. I'm a man of God.
See, that's why I was reading about the unwise virgins, man.
So
the unwise virgins that don't know who they are, they're not gonna get saved, bro.
I tell people all the time, man. In the Bible, there's a verse in the Bible that tells you there is no excuse to hide from God because God has told you.
What's God's name? What's God's name?
Yeah, repeat that.
All right, man. That's not his name.
What is his name to you?
Not to me. What his name is?
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. What is his name?
His name is Yahweh.
Oh yeah, I call him that too.
That's his only name. But that's the name you call upon. You can't be saved by dad, bro. You can't. No, you can't. Dad, save me. That's not his name. His name is Yahweh.
Yeah, what's his name, sir?
You too, man. You know what I'm saying? That dude's an unwise virgin, man. He ain't gonna make it, man. He's gonna end up taking the mark of the beast, man. See, they come out here, man, and like, remember that analogy, man? They start contending. He can't handle the truth, man. The wicked flee where no man pursueth, man. You know? Dude is dead, man. This isn't no fucking bullshit. These cats want the truth. They can handle it. Oh, I call him dad. I call God dad. Fuck out of here, man. As soon as he knew I was about to start administering that truth to his ass, he said, I'm out of here. I am out of here, man. That nigga's not a man of the Lord. It's a fucking wetback. And that's the spirit, because I'm just reading about that right now, man. Man, why do you have about Shimmy Awashai, man? Woo! Talk about a living precept, bro. That fucking guy. He said, I'm amazed that you're out here. Yeah, you're amazed. I'm a real Hebrew Israelite prophet, man. Where are you? You're a fucking Muppet baby, man. You don't know the truth, man. I call him God. I call him Dad. It's not his name. You're starving to death, man, in a famine, and it's martial law, and you got damn 200 troops right there, and you ain't got nowhere to run, or they'll shoot your ass, man. And you're gonna say what? Dad, save me, Dad! Fuck out of here, man. Come on, man. That top ramen head, man. That nigga's a top fucking ramen head, man. Dude is bugged out, man. And he bugged out immediately, man. And this is exactly why you got to have this oil, man. It's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps, and the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. See, that's why he was asking me questions. Well, what's his name then? And then as soon as that truth started coming out, man, it was cutting his fucking dumb ass up, man, like a freshly grilled quesadilla, man. And that nigga split like a broken taco, man. He's fucking done. But the wise answer saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. It's gonna come a time, man, and I might see that fucking Oscar the Grouch looking nigga, man. And it might be a time, man, it's like, man, I remember you, man. You were right. You were right, bro. I seen some of your videos or any other, bro. I know you're a Hebrew Israelite, man. I know, I can feel it, man. You got a glow on you, man. Hey, can you teach me some things? And we're gonna be like, fuck no. It's the family of the word, little bitch. You ain't learning shit. You had your fucking chance, man. You had your chance, man. Now it's a secret society. You got it, you don't. How about that? You got it, you don't. Gotta have fun with the truth, man. Hey, man, that crow just said, man, it's a spirit, man. Chimed in, man. He was like, calm. But the wise answer saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. Read the scriptures for yourself, man. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Fick it. The door was shut. The door was shut, man. And that's what we just got finished reading in Revelation 11, man. See, man, that's the Holy Spirit right there, man. That's the Ruach HaKodesh right there, man. So I came out here to specifically read a specific chapter, man. And the Spirit took this lesson somewhere else. And then, you know, the door was shut. So let's read that one more time. When the door is shut on people, man. This is Revelations 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in the cloud, and their enemies beheld them. That dude's a fucking enemy, man. You don't want to sit here and learn? He wanted to engage in the debate. And then flight kicked in, man. And he was like, you know what? I don't want no smoke. I can't handle the truth. I want to stay deaf, dumb, and blind. Pew! Went and grabbed this fucking pizza. And he probably got a Hawaiian pork and pineapple pizza, man. You know, the little pork slices. You know? I'm gonna switch gears, man. Switch gears. I'm gonna go to Isaiah chapter 14. All right. Isaiah 14 and 1. And another thing, man, that dude said he's amazed that he always sees me out here doing the work, man. So if you see me out here always doing the work, you know, then why would you want to listen, man? That's like me saying, like, man, I see Curry, bro. Like, I'm amazed, bro. You come out here at 4 a.m. every morning and you shoot like 500 threes and you miss like 5 of them. I'm amazed, man. And he's like, yeah, man, you got to keep practicing shooting jump shots the right way. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I shoot jump shots the right way, but I don't come out at 4. I come out like once, like every two weekends with my buddies, you know? And I'm like, yeah, I know about shooting jump shots too. I shoot threes. And he's like, yeah, but you got to really shoot the 3, man. You got to tuck your elbow in. You got to snap your wrist. And I'm like, you know, I got my own way of shooting threes. And he's like, yeah, but I'm Curry, man. I win 3-point contests. I'm an MVP. You know what I'm saying? I'm a perennial all-star. Like Stephen A says, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got championships. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm sitting there trying to debate with Curry about shooting threes, even though I just said I'm amazed at this dude's work ethic and his game. It's like, man, there's demons on that damn guy, man. There's demons on Jorge, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's probably gonna leave because he rejected the truth, man. And he's gonna go choke on his horchata, whatever that shit is, man. His little fucking coconut drink, man. And a fucking piece of coconut's gonna get lodged sideways in his throat, man. And he seemed like a cool dude, man, but he's not a cool dude at the same time. It's Isaiah 14, man. And 1. For the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. That's the northern and the southern tribes, man. The so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Hispanics, and West Indians. Get your asses in that office. You don't want this truth. Run from the truth. Run. Run, nigga, run from the truth. These fucking wetbacks running in there, man. This truth, bro, they hate it, man. And that's why when it's time, this judgment start rolling out in a serious way, they're going to be the first ones to take the mark of the beast, man. They're going to be the first ones, man. They're going to line up. They're going to be like, what? No Miller Lite. No carnitas. Ay, ay, ay. I do what I'm told. I do what I'm told. And they're going to take that damn chip, man. I do what I'm told. Abada, I do what I'm told, Abada. You know? Jake is done, man. Put a fork in him, man. You see you know when you put a fork in the meat and the juice just drips out? That's what people are, man. They're just dripping with juices, man. Juices of sin and wickedness and bullshit, man.
Hey, but I took the yip. I took the yip because I can't leave no yips. Sasa, I need my yips. So I took the yip, man. My daddy won't hate me if I took the yip.
Like you say, there's people right now that are gonna be saying, there's people that are gonna be saying that they're good even though they took the yeep.
Like this, the yeep's not the mark. The yeep isn't it. It's doing bad.
This is endless debates, man. Like, oh, you know? For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. Not no heathens, man. It ain't prophecy. It didn't say the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and will yet choose Moab and will yet choose Esau and will yet choose Ammon and will yet choose Elam. It's us only, man. Us only. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. What are you talking about? I'm online. This goes out to the whole world. Why you stop? Why you stop?
I'm sorry,
why you stop?
I'm asking you to do it for the background or not?
I'm not doing nothing for the background. I'm prophesying. Why you stopping? Let's quit looking at my Kobe's. I know they tight. You get your cigarette? You got your cigarette? See, you're fucked up, man. The Most High gonna deal with you, sister. The Most High gonna destroy you, man. You scoffing the Lord? No one can hear me? You can't hear me. That's why you got that cigarette. You know that cigarette got pork blood in it, right? Cyanide, cat piss. Yeah, you bald-headed fat bitch. Fucking devil. Well, you know they can't hear you, right? No one can hear you, right? Who the fuck you talking to? You look like fucking Thea and shit, man. Remember that fat fucking comedian? She was like this big. Her name is Thea, man. Look her up, man. She was this mean fucking black bitch. These nigga bitches, man. You know what? Trying to look me up and down. Who are you looking up and down? Don't look me up and down. Shit, don't look me up and down. Fucking wicked, man. See, people love evilness and they want to scoff, man. You know? But then people are prideful over the LG Alphabet Day month. And man, most High's gonna start destroying people left and right, man. When this place starts looking like China, man, real soon, probably like in like 6 months, this place is gonna start looking like China, man. People are gonna be at permanent lockdowns, man. They'll be rationing out food, man. No eat, no eat. You know what I'm saying? See, she's still coming by, man. Why don't you just get the truth? Quit playing games. So I'm gonna show you why you about to starve to death. Show that fat chick she's gonna starve to death, man. Look at Zechariah 13:8. And she got nothing but demons on her, man. She's just going back and forth on her scooter, you know, with her fucking ashy ass shorts on, man. And her fish cunt is oozing out of the shorts, man. This word ain't for everybody, man. This word is only for the elect. This word ain't for everybody. You know, like this chick, man. She was staring, driving by. This damn nigger bitch right here, staring, driving by in an SUV, man. And as soon as I look over, she's looking in the other direction and behind at the same time. Why are you looking behind you? It's because there's demons on these people, bro. And as brothers, man, we starting to get that spiritual power starting to manifest itself, man. You know, these people are dead and done, man. Fucking bum bitch, driving back and forth, asking people for cigarettes, man. And then they come back way over there talking about, you know, no one can hear you. What are you talking about? I don't want everybody to hear me. I just want the elect that need to be sealed in to hear me, man. That's it, man. This ain't for everybody, man. This is Zechariah 13:8. And this shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. Die. That bitch is gonna die. Jorge's gonna die. These motherfuckers that run into this damn chiropractic area, the Most High's gonna really crack your damn back, bitch. Like, how do you like how that apple crunches, man? And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. Like, bring your fat ass over here. It's your fucking fishy ass. Like you know, you get the bottle and you spray the starch on your shorts to iron them. Bitch looked like she was spraying sardine juice on her shorts, man. It's like a bottle of dip spit, man. On a scooter, running back and forth, talking about you got a cigarette, and I'm over here preaching the word of the Lord, man. Stupid ass nigger bitches, man. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. That's these wicked ass Hebrew Israelites, man. That's these unwise virgins. But the third shall be left therein. The third that shall be left therein, those are the wise virgins. Those that have the oil and the wine, the kingdom of heaven. All right, if you have the kingdom of heaven, then you have the oil and the wine, then it means you have the right doctrine, which means you have the proper understanding of the scriptures, man. And I will bring the third part through the fire. All right, the third part is gonna survive through this thing, man. Hopefully, man. you know, I'm of that number, man. Hopefully you sincere people watching are of that number, man. And the other brothers and other sisters, man, the brothers pushing this truth and learning this truth, man. And I'll refine them as, let me bring that back. And I will bring the third part through the fire and refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name. What is his name? And see, that's what that idiot couldn't stick around for. Both of those motherfuckers should have stuck right here, man. The northern triber and the southern triber, man. They should have stuck around. The wicked flee where no man pursueth, man. They shall call on my name. What is he gonna say? Hey, he's like, yeah, it's God. And then it's well, what? What's his name?
Me personally, I say Dad. Dad.
So you're gonna say Dad, and Dad's gonna turn his back on you, bitch. It's Yahweh, man. By Hashem Yahweh Shai. Once he's heard me say Yahweh, he said, Yahweh? Oh, I say that. And ran, because his ass just lied. You don't say Yahweh. You just said you say Dad. You would have said Yahweh first, man. If he was on any kind of level, you would have said Yahweh first, man. And will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. And I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, Yahweh is my power. Yahweh is my God. Through, man. Throughish. New UPN show coming out called Throughish, man. With 2/3. Hold on 1 second, man. I want to get something. All right, so this is Matthew 24 and 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. The days of Noah. All right. The days of Noah, man, the Canaanites, which are the Edomites, in their first spiritual existence in this flesh. Same thing, man. Wickedness covered the earth. And everybody was just doing their usual shit, man. Whereas in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. You know, and Noah embodied, man, what it meant to be a prophet and an apostle, man. And he labored, you know, well over 100 years, man. I believe, what, 120 years? You know, highways and byways. And while he was building that ark, he's being scoffed at. And right now we're building the kingdom of the Lord, man. And they're scoffing, you know, and they don't want to hear it. Oh, I'm building a boat. I'm building a boat, man, because it's going to rain. Rain don't exist. What's rain? You explain rain to them, and they laugh. Man, you're tripping, man. It don't rain. We got mist. You know? You're building a boat. This shit looks retarded. You're an idiot. You know? You sit there, you're hammering, hit your thumb. You're like, oh, shit. You know? They start laughing. See? You wouldn't hit your thumb if you weren't building that stupid ass boat. Right? Scoffers, man. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So they didn't see that this was the truth until it's too late to get the truth, man. Because you can't operate on faith once that stuff is, right in your face, man. It's too late. So shall also be the coming of the Son of Man be. Son of Man is Yahushua, man, Hamashiach, our Savior, our Redeemer. Then shall two be in the field. The one shall be taken, the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, working. The one shall be taken and the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known and what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. And your spiritual body, man, your body, your house, it's gonna be broken up, man, with these nukes. It's gonna be broken up by the wicked heathen, or by a 2/3 during the purge or something, And they had a chance, man, and they didn't want to hear it, bro. They didn't want to hear it, man. They think we're out here teaching that BS, man, that they're on. And it's like, that's not the case, man. And then when you try to give them a drop of it, hey, what you building a house? No, I'm building a boat because the flood's coming. What's a flood? Oh yeah, it's gonna rain, man. The whole world's gonna be destroyed. What's rain? Oh, rain will come down from the sky, man. Precipitation, man. It's gonna destroy everything, man. And they're like, you're full of shit, and they just walk away, man. And then when that flood, them drops come, you remember, oh, Noah was telling me about that. Do, and I start knocking. And Most High showed that out. So Noah couldn't even open up if he wanted to. And then he got animals tearing people up, man. John 1:44K said, same days in Noah, man. Everybody else chilling. Calm, man. Everybody's chilling, doing their thing, man. It is what it is. But it's all predestined. Everybody's in a proper lot, man. So back to Isaiah 14. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and will set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Those strangers are not talking about the heathen, man. Those strangers are talking about Hebrew Israelites, the confusion of faces. All right. And we read that earlier, man. Deuteronomy 28:64. All right. Another one is Isaiah 56:6. I can get that real quick. Isaiah 56:6. Also, the sons of the stranger that join themselves to the Lord to serve him. You can't serve the Lord unless you're a Hebrew Israelite, man. So that just confirms it right there. To serve him and to love the name. Who loves the name, man? No one else is dealing with the name but the Hebrew Israelites, man. People don't love the name of the Lord, man, which is Yahweh, and its only begotten son, Yahushua. They flee from that name, man. Like that dude, man, he lied, man. He went, oh yeah, I said that name too. And then dipped. And then straight up dipped, man. It looked like a scene out of Friday, man. It's like, man, you don't know that name. He would dare say Yahweh, man. Also the sons of the stranger that join themselves That's why I say, you know, you're a Hebrew Israelite, right? Oh, I believe in, I'm a Christian. So that proves it right there that Christians do not care about the truth, man. They're devil worshippers, and they abandon their heritage, man. They abandon their heritage for the lie of Esau. They're heretics, man. Also, the sons of the strangers that join themselves to the Lord to serve him and to love the name of the Lord, to be his servants, everyone that keepeth the Shabbat from polluting it and taketh hold of my covenant, even them will I bring to my holy mountain, which is Israel, and make them joyful in my house of prayer. Their burnt offerings and their sacrifices shall be accepted upon my altar, which we know that right now is us having these good works, man. You know, following the feast days, following the law, statutes, and commandments. The apostles and prophets out here teaching, you know, season in, season out, like 2 Timothy talks about, and what have you. Accepted upon my altar, man. This is an altar right here that I'm standing on, man. So I'm presenting myself as a living sacrifice, man. For mine house shall be called a house of prayer for all people. And Yahweh, our power, which gathereth the outcasts of Israel. See that? And that confirms who those strangers are, the outcasts of Israel. Yasharallah said, yet will I gather others to him besides those that are gathered unto him. So there's going to be people that look like Edomites, man. There's going to be people that look like, you know, Japhethites, people that look like Moabites, man. But they're really just Hebrew Israelites. Confusion of face, man. All right, I'm going to close out right here. This is Isaiah 14 and 2. So much for me bringing out Isaiah 14. Abba Ratazah, man, be my next lesson. I do. I just Abba Ratazah once again. Because Holy Spirit takes over, man. What can you do, man? And Isaiah 14 and 2. And the people shall take them. Who's them? Now, them is talking about the. This is written in code, man. It jumps around. All right, so the them is the heathen. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel, Yasharallah, shall possess them in the land of the Lord, which is Israel, for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. So we're going to rule over our oppressors, man. I got to get a couple precepts on that, and then I'm going to close out. This is Revelations 13, 9 and 10. If any man have an ear, let him hear. All right, if you have an ear that can hear, then you're going to be having what? The oil and the wine, you're going to be a wise virgin. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. This is our faith and patience, man, is that we're going to be getting revenge, man. All right, but it's not going to be through carnal measures. It's not going to be through Esau's inheritance. It's not going to be through using guns and knives and swords and bombs and missiles, man. And crime. I'm going to close out right here, man. The hour went by fast, man. People can't even, you know, how hard is it to come out here and teach this truth, man? You know, people don't want to teach this truth for shit, but they want to go up in those chariots, man. They want to be 144K, man. Everybody wants to be saved, right? Which means you endure to the end and then take that, you know, motive, that Moesha. You know, you didn't take that Capri Sun. But Jake is full of shit, man. Everybody wants to be. All types of Jakes want to be professional athletes, man. Who's trying to live that professional athlete lifestyle, man? Every day you got to play, even when your muscles and your bones are super sore. Not just sore, super sore. They've been sore for 3 months. You still got to play at a high level, man. And that's the type of demand that Yahweh Shem Yahushai demands for us to push this truth, man. You know? This isn't about Skin color, man, because there's confusion of faith. There's white people that are Hebrew Israelites and don't even know it, man. They don't even know that they're Hebrew Israelites. They're confusion of faith, man. You know. So this isn't a carnal situation, man. This is a situation where it's of the spirit, man. If your father's line comes from the Hebrew Israelites, and you can trace it back, maybe you can't trace it back. You know. There's people that are Hispanics, man. They might not be Hebrews. There's some people that look black. They might not be Hebrew Israelites. They might be Edomites. So the spirit is going to reveal. You know, this is a thing of the spirit, man. And everything's going to come out in a wash, man. Psalms 2 and 8. You know, unwise virgins, man. That folky doctrine, man. You know, that Negro only doctrine, man. Oh, Native Americans, Hispanics. You know, they're Dominicans. You know, they're not Hebrew Israelites. Only Negroes are. Man, that's false doctrine, man. That's not the truth, man. Anyways, enough of my rant. And that's not saying that we're trying to say every damn Edomite is a Hebrew Israelite, because that's definitely not the case, man. All right. Most confusion of faces are going to be in the 2/3 category. Straight off osmosis and cultural appropriation of them loving the ways of the wicked because they only physically can identify with the wicked. So really, you're not going to be able to tell and eyeball all confusion of faces. Sometimes you're going to have a little backdrop or something to work with, man, to identify who they are. But this, I'm closing out right here, man. This is Psalms 2 and 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession, man. So we're gonna subdue the wicked under Yahushua. We're gonna subdue them into captivity, man. And the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. We're gonna own the earth, man. And this is not gonna be good for them. They're gonna be brought down very low, man. And they're gonna be tortured and punished. All right, for 1,000 years, man. And then Esau's getting destroyed out of existence, and then the other heathens are going to be set up in their own kingdoms again, and they're going to have to pay tribute to us, and they're going to love it, man. Thou shalt break them with the rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. And so we're going to dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel, man. Really? Sort of want to get, I'll just get this. This is Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of his fathers. See that? He that killed with the sword shall be killed with the sword, man. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant, and son and nephew, saith the Lord. So all the male Edomites are going to get wiped out, and we're going to keep a portion of the female Edomites, man. And they're going to be our concubines, man. And they're going to do what we fucking tell them to do, and they're going to love it, man. Not ever going to think about an Edomite man again in their life, man. For I will rise up against them, says the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said the Lord. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water. And I will sweep it with the bosom of destruction, which is the thermal nukes, saith the Lord of hosts, man. So America's going to be destroyed. And this place is going to be only good enough for wild animals, man. It's going to be like a recreational park of destruction with nature that's grown over it. And people are going to be on chariots. Fucking dickhead. And people are going to be on chariots on tour, and they're gonna be seeing what happened to this place, man. And be like, yeah, that's Mystery Babylon got fucked up, man. You know, and it's just gonna be animals, and it'll be trees and vines. It'll be back how it was before, man. It's gonna be a straight up jungle paradise, man. All right. And they're like, what? That's the place? Those are the people? Yep. Those devils. With that being said, man, pray guys are edified. Call all Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Once again, double honors. Once again, double honors, Salakia, to the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well and taught us 104% truth, man. Brothers, keep on studying. Sisters, keep on learning. Brothers, you study and you learn to teach, man. This ain't entertainment, man. All right. So with that being said, Rabahab Shalom, Abba Ball, and Mawathla Adawam Yam. And Adawam Yam is Hebrew for Edomite. And Mawath is death. So death to the Edomites, man.